The Information Regulator of South Africa has slapped the Department of Basic Education with a 5 million rands fine. This comes after the department failed to uphold an enforcement notice, stopping it from publishing 2024 matric results in newspapers. Well, let's get some reaction now from Cosas. We're joined by Kabelo Nkosi, who is Cosas' president. Kabelo, a very good evening to you. Thanks very much for your time. Well, I suppose the regulator was within its rights, but the Department of Basic Education seems to be unfazed. They're going ahead with their plan of publishing the results in newspapers. Your reaction?
Thank you very much, and good evening to the listeners of the newsroom. As Cosas, I strongly believe that the Department of Basic Education, this decision to continue to publish the matric result is a clear violation of students' and right to privacy. We argue the department to reconsider their decision to explore alternative methods to prioritize students and security confidentiality. The Department of Basic Education can achieve transparency and accountability by providing students and secure their confidential access to their results. So, as Cosas, we are not agreeing with the Department of Basic Education by publishing their results on the newspapers. So, we are saying a matric result are a matter between the school and the land. It's something that is privacy, it's a secret. So, as Cosas, we are not going to allow that thing to happen. And we have already told the Department of Basic Education to not publish the matric result on newspapers, because we are not benefiting from those newspapers. We are not benefiting from those companies like Daily Suns and other newspapers. Thank you.
You will not allow it to happen. What are you going to do?
Can you repeat again?
When you say you will not allow the department to go ahead and publish these results in newspapers, what are you going to do?
No, we're going to react, and our young people are going to react in a very wrong decision, because when we are publishing a result of the matriculants on newspapers, it's something that is a secret, it's a confidential thing. You can't publish a result of a scholar on newspapers and expecting a person to be ready for the result. Yes, you know, our students were waiting for our result, but we were saying those results, we must go and collect them at schools. We must not get those results from newspapers. That is our decision. We don't want them to be published on newspapers.
Have you ever taken this matter up with them before?
Yes, we've taken the matter up, and this decision, we thought that is already considered, because we've told that the DPE to not publish their result on newspapers, because now as we see that the minister doesn't take us serious. So when we see this kind of issues occurring on social media, that the results will be published on newspapers, we're very surprised, because this thing we've been fighting it for almost many generations who led Cosas. They fought for this thing for not to happen, because even last year we were still fighting for this thing to not happen. So now the minister doesn't take us serious. So we're saying as Cosas now, we're sick and tired about the minister for publishing for publishing the result of matriculants on newspapers, because we're not going to allow that thing to happen as Cosas, because we're pushing the interest of learners. When learners they don't feel safe they don't feel safe that the results are going to be published on newspapers, we're going to support them and we're going to care for their feelings.
Well, we're going to see what comes out of this one. Kabelo Nkosi, let me thank you very much for your time. He is the president of the Congress of South African Students, Cosas.